Hey there, it's Jessie here. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you're coming back. Thank you and hi to our new subscribers. And if you're completely new, hi as well. How are you guys doing today? I'm feeling great. I had a moment of weakness yesterday and reached out to the person I'm ending things with, and my love was rejected, which was a beautiful, beautiful opportunity for me to learn about love being rejected. Because, like, in that moment, my desire was to reach out. And oh my gosh, have I learned about the chemical reactions in heartbreak. I've been doing a lot of studying on it since I'm going through. And you know, when you're in love, everything's great. Like, life is good. Everything's really, really good. It's because your brain and your body is like flooded with dopamine and serotonin. So everything's good. And I had withdrawal of that. And I totally freaked out. But I didn't know there was just like a chemical imbalance. I couldn't put my finger on what didn't feel good. I just didn't feel good suddenly. I just had like withdrawal. And now I can see, like, we're deciding in this moment in time to gradually let each other go. Maybe that's not for the best. Usually I'm very cutthroat with things. I'm like, nope, out, and it's over. And so I'm experimenting this time, doing it differently. And it's very curious. So yesterday I had a moment of like needing a dopamine fix, obviously. And so I reached out to this person, and they were busy. That was it, really. But it was a slight rejection of, I had a desire in that moment to connect. And even though they had partly a desire, they had other stuff going on. So for my desire was rejected in that moment, And I think in the past, I would have taken that to mean a whole bunch of stuff. And now I'm like, okay, I've got this desire to connect with somebody. And I like put it out there, and it was refused. And I realized, like, all of that love that I was wanting to like share with somebody, it just came back to me. I was like, oh, maybe I need this love right now. Like, okay, so he doesn't want to connect. Maybe I'll just connect with me. I looked in the mirror and took that rejected love. Like, I was trying to put it over there. It came back to me, and I was like, oh, actually, maybe I could do with this. It was super beautiful. And I wouldn't have learned that had I not followed a desire, which is like technically wrong. I'm like, Jessie, come on, we're kicking the can down the road. But I'm like, okay, let's see what happens when you kick. So I think there's wisdom in everything. I really, really do. It's all about attitude. Anyway, let's see what's in the bag of words. Let's see if anything wants to come out. I'm just going to take a couple. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, we've got two. Panic. I've found contentment. All it's making me think of the story I just shared, in that you can be content with being a little bit aloof. Like, I think I found contentment with like my neurotic side. And, I said to my friend yesterday, like, maybe it wasn't the wisest thing to reach out. And she disagreed. She was like, well, you're following your desire. You have no attachment to the outcome. Like, you're taking positives from whatever the outcome is. And you're being honest with yourself of where you're at and what you want, and you're being open to what that teaches you. And she thought it was very wise. And I thought, yeah, I was kind of talking about like being like a crazy ex-girlfriend, like, and she was like, no, it's actually quite wise. And she said, and Maria, so this is Maria's thought of like, we often put wisdom down to suppression. Like, and it's true, at least in my experience. Sometimes I think like it's wiser not to react, for example, but actually I found more wisdom in allowing myself to react and learn from the reaction. And that's where I glean my wisdom, not trying to be or show up as if I already know stuff. Like, there's so much I still have to learn. And a lot of it comes from my reactivity. So panic, I found contentment in allowing myself to be as neurotic as I bloody am. What do you think? That's wisdom for me right now, and I'm sure it will change, and it was different in the past, so it will change again in the future, and yeah. So I think I might leave it there today, short and sweet. Let me know if you like the video with your thoughts down below, and like it if you liked it. Thank you very much for the donations, those of you. I do have a donation link. If you get value and you're able to, that's really, really greatly appreciated. And otherwise, subscribe if you're new, and have a beautiful day, beautiful life, and we got this.